Welcome back, guys, to the Bears Proper Plays YouTube channel. Today is Thursday, it's April 10th, and I'm back bringing out some more NBA plays for you guys. Had to do MLB first. We are going to change things up a little bit. We're going to drop things in the morning. A couple MLB people that watched the videos not too happy that the probable pitcher on the graphic is not the pitcher in the game. Yeah, it sucks, especially whenever you bet it the night before like I do, but the word probable is there. The word probable is in the graphic, which means he is not guaranteed to pitch. But I do understand the frustration just a little bit. So we're going to go in the mornings from now on. So our videos, or my videos, are going to be, like record 5 to 6, 6:15-ish, and then edit, and then hopefully get them out by 7:30 before I head off. So we're going to go in the morning from now on. I think it'll work out okay. It's just going to suck to get up that early, which is fine. NBA, nothing really should change. I usually have the graphics updated, or at least the leaderboard updated. Like tonight, the only game still going is the Nuggets and the Kings. It's 23-20 in the first quarter. But tonight we had a pretty good night. Lakers -5. Got a little dicey there later in the game, but Luka, I don't know if you guys watched it. I'm not afraid to admit it. I cried. I sure did. I don't even like Luka that much, and I don't even really care about the Lakers or the Mavericks, but it's just something about it. It just gets you emotional. That's why people watch sports. It's great. A little bit of tears on that opening, we can call it celebration of Luka Doncic coming back. Had the video, starting lineups. It was cool. And Luka proceeded to drop almost 50 points in their head, which they definitely deserved. Luka gets the win for us on the player prop side. Loser, Anthony Davis, a walking mistake tonight. I think he only had like 9 shots. Maybe feed Anthony Davis a little bit more. Najee Marshall had a really nice night again. I think they have something with Najee Marshall. Winners, the Lakers. Denver -2.5. They closed at 4.5. They were money line whenever I talked about them, but they kept going up and up and up. Got them at 2.5. 25-22 in the first quarter. We'll see what happens. Would be nice to get a 3 in one day. Let's go to the games for tomorrow. Knicks going up against the Pistons. It's not about basketball anymore, people. It might be about politics, and I really don't like that because I have to guess what these teams are thinking. I'm not in the buildings. I have no insider information, but I have to try to figure out what these teams are thinking right now. The Knicks, they are 50-29. We have 2 games left. The Pacers are below them. The Pacers cannot jump the Knicks because the Knicks hold 2 games above them, and they have 2 wins above them. So the Knicks are locked in at the 3 seed. They can't go higher. They can't go lower. They are locked in because the regular season ends on Friday. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Next day is Friday. They can only play 2 more games. So the Knicks are locked in at the 3 spot. The Pistons are 43-36, sitting in the 6th spot. If they win this game, they go one step closer to jumping the Milwaukee Bucks, who have 45 wins in the season. If they win back-to-back games, they will jump the Milwaukee Bucks at the 5 seed, and they will play the Pacers, who are the 4 seed. If they lose this game, they lock themselves into the 6 seed, and they will play the New York Knicks in the playoffs. My thought process is that the Pistons would rather play the Pacers, 100%. Because not only do I think they match up better with the Pacers, the Knicks would have home court advantage, and they're really, really good against some of the lower level teams in the Eastern Conference. They're not good against the top 2, even the top 3 sometimes, but the New York Knicks know how to beat, teams that are happy to be in the playoffs. So I'm going to take the Pistons here, -5. I think they have more to play for, and I think they will try to be getting that matchup going up against Indiana for the NBA playoffs. We're going to go with Pistons -5 as the play. Next play, this is going to be one hell of a game. Both of these teams sitting on the edge right now. The T-Wolves are in the 8th seed after blowing a 26-point lead in the fourth quarter. And it can't be 26. I think it was 26 points in the fourth quarter that they blew going up against Milwaukee. Milwaukee, huge win for them. T-Wolves now in the 8th spot. They can't go any lower than 8, but they can go as high as 4 if they win the next couple of games. The Minnesota T-Wolves have Memphis, Brooklyn, and the Jazz. They will beat Brooklyn. They will beat the Jazz. So we have to put them right now at 48-33. That would put them in the 4 seed because the Lakers got to win tonight. That would put them at the 4 seed. So they can go from the 8 to the 4 seed. If they win this game, they get 49 wins. So that would put them a game above the Clippers. Obviously, Nuggets might win tonight, Clippers might win tomorrow, Warriors could win tomorrow as well, so everything can change. But this is a massive game for both of these teams. If you win this one, you say bye bye to the OKC Thunder because right now, we're probably going to get one of these two teams as the 8 seed in the NBA playoffs, and that means you have to play the Thunder, and that is going to be a death sentence for both of these teams. You would much rather play the Rockets or the Lakers, especially the Rockets. I think the Rockets is a 2 seed. They deserve to be there, but they have a lot of weaknesses that teams can exploit. I'm going to take the T Wolves here on the money line, not just because I think the better overall team, but because they play defense and they're coming off that disgusting loss that they should have won that game. They win that game 999 out of 1,000, maybe even 999 and a half out of 1,000. So really, really bad loss for them. I think they bounce back in a big way. They get a double win against the Jazz and the Nets, and I think they might be at like the 5 seed playing a Clippers or a Nuggets or a Warriors type of team. And I think that for them would mean they go on to the next round. So we'll see what happens. This is going to be a playoff game. Very excited to watch it. I'm going to take the T-Wolves money line as the play. Let's stay in the same game because it's going to be the best game on the docket. There is so much on the line in this game for both these teams. Anthony Edwards, 25 points in the last game, and 10 of 27 shooting, 2 of 11 from the field. We're going to see him very aggressive in this game. He's going to be at the rim the entire time. He's going to have a couple monster dunks. I guarantee you we're going to see a poster to Anthony Edwards in this game. The kid shows up in the biggest moments, and this is the biggest game of the season so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 37 points in the previous one, 28, 34, 25. He has been on a scoring rampage over the last couple games, and he shot 20-plus times in 3 of the last 4. I'm going to take up over his total points, and then we're going to stay in the same game once again. Ja Morant holstered the guns, but unfortunately, he had grenades in his pocket, which should have been confiscated as well, but at least he didn't get fined for it. So shout out Ja Morant for mixing it up with the grenade. Man's just playing GTA. 28 points against the Hornets in 27 minutes. Pretty good game for him. Shot 10 times from the outside, which is kind of crazy. Ja Morant, not a good three-point shooter, almost under 30% on the season from deep this year. He has shot 25 threes in the last 3 games. Something to look at if you're looking for over threes. Ja Morant might be chucking them up in this game, but the points are there. Guns, grenades, no guns. The points are there for the last 4 games. 26, 36, 30, 28. He's probably going to have another big game here. Like I said, biggest game of the year for both these teams. I'll take his over total points as the final play of the day. NBA recap graphic. We are going to go with the Pistons -5. I think they're playing for a lot more. T-Wolves money line. This is just who you think the better team is. And in a playoff scenario, it's going to be on the road, which is tough for the T-Wolves. I think they're a better team. I think they just play better defense, and we'll see that in this game. They're going to win this game on the money line. Edwards over his total points, 27, 28, 26 and a half, somewhere around there. And then Ja Morant over his total points. He usually comes out a little bit lower because the Grizzlies have so many good players like Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. put in a lot of points. And Ja Morant, typically a playmaker, but not the guy who scores the most points in the game. I will go over his total points on this one, though. 24.5, 25.5, somewhere around there as the final play of the day. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Thursday, April 10th, slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please just drop a like this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.